Alright, George and Jen, we're working on the Husqvarna 36cc. They actually, I read online, they call these a trimming saw. It's very similar to the Poulan I-36 or 136. In fact, we're going to use a Poulan 14-inch bar with a 3/8 low profile chain. I checked online, that's exactly what this one came with, and that's exactly what the Poulan Pro I-36 came with. So the first thing we got to do is see if it has any fire in it, right? And I don't know if you know what I mean by that, but let's just show you. I don't know what the best way of doing this is. Probably take the air cleaner off. If things go well, we might buy a new air cleaner. I don't mind cleaning air filters on two-stroke equipment and small engines. It's not like you're driving a $35,000 car. Okay, so we have throttle, we have, there we go, we have throttle. We have choke. Much more responsive than the yellow one that you had, Jen. And we're just going to squirt a little bit of carb cleaner into here. Just to see. Tilt it up. Turn it on. And we're going to just see if it has any oomph. Okay. So we know that it has fire. That's what I call fire, right? The fire is burning in the cylinder. So I think the next thing to do, I did notice by checking it over that the blade tightener and brake area is split here, right there. Do you see that? But I'm going to try, because it's not anything too critical, I'm going to use what they call JB weld on that. So now I'm going to see if, I don't know, should I just see if it'll draw a little bit of fuel? Gas line doesn't feel too bad. Let's just do that. I got some 40-to-1 mix-up right here. This is a what you call a swag. A scientific wild-ass guess. Okay, I'm just going to pull you off to the side here and see if we can get this thing to choke and fire and run on its own. Okay, something just popped off. The throttle. Oh, I see. It's because the lid's not on. Is it this or is it? No, it's got to have the cover. We might be in good shape here. We'll leave the air cleaner off for just now. We'll put this on so it holds the throttle together. And that's something. If it would run like that easy. that's better than nothing. And I already experimented on this a little bit, and we'll just see, I took the N off there. We'll just take the pool N off of there so that it'll be a Husqvarna. Husqvarna is the way they say it. So anyway, yes, we're going to dig into this because it actually does run a little bit. So next time we'll, when you see me, I'll be taking the carburetor and the unit apart to clean it, and the whole unit too, the gas tank and everything. So, all right, we're just going to take this brake assembly off of here, and I want to show you what's wrong with it. When this squishes down, it stops the chain from turning. But in here is also the chain tightener. And right there, if you look, there's a piece missing that does the threading for this to go back and forth. So I'm just going to see what I've got. I'll just take this all the way out, and we'll give it a really good little cleaning here. You'll notice that it's cracked on this side back to here, and then on this side quite a severe crack all the way in. Why won't that come off of there? Oh, there. Click, click. Either broke it or I saved it. Saved it. It's a wall, bro. Well, I guess I could put this in reverse. Make sure, triple that it's in reverse. And then we go 1, 2. And that looks smaller than number 8. It looks like it's it's 7mm screws holding that in. Okay, have a look at this. Let's just get the camera down here and have a little display at that. Whatever hole that's in right there. A moment, please. There and there. Well, that one's just self-explanatory. But that one's got 2 holes right there and there, so it's the inside one on that throttle. Well, anyway, we got the carburetor off with these guys right here. So we're going to put all of this stuff into a little dish. Okay, so there should be 2 screws, 2 nuts, 2 studs, an adjuster Hooser thinger, and a throttle cable. Nope, choke, yeah, throttle cable. And the choke cable's still attached. Are you with me? Yes, you are. Okay, let's take this diaphragm out of here. I think I have one of these. We're still holding. Okay, let's pump it up. Holding 5.5 pounds. Leon's and Ken's. Leon's chainsaws and Ken's small engines are the ones that have helped me miraculously get into the year with success. We still have 5.5 pounds. Alright, I'll show you something really cool. So remember I pumped this up before I dismantled the diaphragm. Now what? There's a lever right there. It's called the metering lever. And I'm going to push that and we should lose our air. It comes from the other side of the carburetor. So we're doing good. Watch this. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Okay, this is the holy grail on chainsaws, guys. It's fair. But you see there's crud bunnies on there. And on the other side, it's a little wrinkly. So I'm going to go get one of those. I don't know how the... Ooh, that sure turned dark in a hurry, didn't it? I don't know how the diaphragm looks. Looks okay. Good. Leave stuff in the tray, Bruce. I'll be back in a bit, guys. I gotta go scrounge parts. And I'm just gonna have a little look underneath the fuel pump. Here we go. Looks pretty clean. Good. The screen is a bit dirty. Do I take the little needle out or not? See if we can spray through there. A little bit. I'll take it apart. It's only a few minutes, right? Look how tiny that needle is. Oh yeah, let's squirt some goo through there. Well, I'll tell you what though. Have we got an L and an H? Yes, we do. We're going to, first of all, attack the L and we're going to see how many turns in it is. Half. 1. 1 and a quarter. L, left, L for left. Let's do the H. Half, 1 turn on the H. That's pretty standard, 1 turn on the H and 1 1/4 on the L. That's what I've been seeing this year since I've been getting back into 2 strokes. It's a larger thread on the H too. Okay, let's go. Good. Where's the throttle? You should see 3 little holes in here somewhere. Alright, we're going to put this back together. We just put the spring on top of the carburetor hole. Will it sit there and be a good kid? Yes. We need the needle. Don't forget, this held air when we started, guys. Hope I didn't jinx myself by opening this up. Needle. Lever. Did I get it? Let's put the screw in and find out. Yep, she's a moving. Perfect. All right. Now I'm going to put the other side on. It's already prepped. Good. Now, the high screw was one turn out. It's bigger threads. Half one. I gave it 1/100 of a turn more. Low screw, 1 1/4 turns out. You seat them lightly, you don't jam them in. Half, 1 1/4 and a tad. And then on these ones, the diaphragm goes on after the diaphragm gasket. I know that's weird. We got a brand new one here. And nothing left but a cover and 4 screws. Cool! Oh my eyes. God. It's gotta go like that. I never checked where the drain on the diaphragm goes, eh? There it is. Okay, one. So I'm just going to screw this back together again and we'll come back. I'm wasting a lot of valuable video time. Well, let's just make sure this carburetor still holds air. And thank you, Ken. Yes, dead on, 5 pounds. Okay, we can put this away. Let's put this chainsaw back together again before I spill more gas. First we have to get our nice little block, and that gasket is like new. Man, I like working on good stuff. So, where's all my pieces and parts? Good. Good. Perfectamundo. Yeah! Now somebody told me to take a piece of wire. I'm going to try that. I have wanted, are you guys with me now? I got this, right? Tied onto that with a piece of wire. We feed that into the gas tank. Keep feeding it in there. Okay. And you would think an electrically minded guy like me would use it's like a fish tape, right? Okay, so there we are. Let's see if we can pull that through. We'll squish it up a little bit more. If this works, good trick. Not a trick. This is some lubrication for the nation. Oh. Good. So how much do I need? Let's look at the old beat up, dried up, crunchy one. That one on the carburetor. Or that might have gone on the... Okay, so we want to pull through at least 6 inches through there. Okay, this goes on to, yeah, I think that fits under there like that, like that, like that, like that. And up through there with no resistance. Good. Now we can set this down. Do not lift it up too much. Good. Now does that slide in and out? Yes, it does. Okay, so we can take a little bit more now if we want. Is that going to be enough? Yes, yes it is. Okay, so we're in. I think I'd better put a few assembly bolts into that frame. Right there. Well, I'm going to use the Allen guy. Just because it's easier. Ah, Papa-san. Alright, folks, I'm going to try and get this drum off this saw because it's toast. Now I don't have the tool, naturally, but I've got a tool that's used to take off sanding discs for angle grinders. Thank you, angle grinders. So I'm gonna do the Donny Boy 73 rope down the hole trick, and then this is adjustable. This one has an adjustable width there, and I can just put it on there like that and go clockwise and take this drum off of here. So I want to show you how bad it is. So I got to find some rope. You guys will have to wait, but you won't wait long.